2021 Canadian Natural Proqualifer, competitor number 333, Jonathan Bolduc, Classic Physique A. This is Paul Lozon, one of the judges from the competition, and this is your video critique. Hi, Jonathan. So first of all, congratulations on your success at this show. I know you finished second place at a pretty tough class here. Now I'm going to hopefully give you some feedback here that will help you get to where you want to be, which is, I'm sure, the winner's circle and your eventual pro card. So I'm just watching you go through your individual presentation round here. I'll get speaking in a minute. Just trying to just taking in your physique a little bit right now and reminding myself from the competition. So first of all, good posing, very good posing, very category appropriate, which is great. You pose like a classic physique competitor should pose, hitting your classic poses properly and executing your mandatory poses very well, and excellent transitioning between your poses. Very good stage presence, excellent tan, conditioning is good, could be a little bit tighter, but conditioning is definitely good. You're in this class here, giving up some size to a couple of the other guys in the class, but you had nice shape. Your conditioning was a little bit better than a couple of the other guys, and your physique flows well, and you present it very well. Now, going over areas to improve upon. Your physique, you have a good shape. You're not a big dude. You're good size frame for this class. So what I think you need to do now at this point in your development is just develop your physique more with overall muscle. The areas that I see needing the most improvement or more size at this time in your development is chest and shoulders and arms. Sorry, not chest, shoulders and arms particularly. Chest is actually pretty decent. But shoulders and arms, I think, would really benefit from some more density to them, which would definitely set off your physique a little bit more. From the back, your back double bicep shot's pretty good. Could use a little bit more detail. Your back is a little bit lacking in the lat development right now at this point. Your back is it's through the middle. It's developed pretty well, but it's in the lats where I think that it's lacking right now, and you can see that from your front relaxed pose too, where they do flare out. But in order to enhance that pose more and to enhance your taper, more lower lat development particularly, and overall lat development would definitely help that taper from the front and back. You can also see it in your overhead abdominal pose where your lats kind of disappear when your arms go over your head, and that's because of just lack of lower lat development at this point in your development. So that's an area that I would definitely focus on in your off season, and as well as arms and shoulders. Those are the areas that I would look to add the most size on this off season. Good lower body development. You get, at this point in your career, at this point in your development, a little bit more overall size is going to be needed as you progress, and if you to get to that winner's circle. But at this point in time, you have your quads sweep well, your hamstrings are nicely separated and they do get very separated and dry, and your hamstrings are developed pretty well too. So lower body development is pretty good. Just as you develop, you will need to add a little bit more size to that area as well, while maintaining your waist where it is now, hopefully, and not allowing it to get any bigger than it is. Not to say that you have a large waist, but definitely don't have a tiny waist either. So you just want to be aware of the importance of keeping your waist as small and tight as possible as you develop your physique more. What I see with your physique at this point from the side is the lack of density in your arms and delts, and I think as you add size to those two areas from the side, your physique will stand out more so in your side chest pose, as well as your quarter turns. For moving forward, I'd like to see you back on stage again next year with those added improvements. I think that would really help. So those things we talked about, more mass through the upper body, particularly delts and arms, pecs to a lesser extent, and from the back, more lat development, particularly lower lats. Leg development is pretty good at this point, but you want to continue to make those as good as possible as well, emphasizing quad sweep, inner thighs, as well as hamstring drop and separation. But overall, good job at this competition. I think you, with some added improvements and maintaining the look that you have right now, I think you can find yourself in the winner's circle in the future. I think you've got some pretty good potential for this division. I think you're in the right class for your physique, and I look forward to seeing you on stage again. Good luck in your off season, and look forward to judging you again.